The progressive journey of Texas Southern, we can see that it unfolds in three particular locations. First, the Fourth Ward area, where Antioch Baptist Church is playing an important role. And second, in the Third Ward area, where you will see Reverend Yates even thinking ahead and buying property in the Third Ward area for recreation. And thirdly, in the Fifth Ward area, where you will see a harvest of a lot of young, progressive people who are going to come to Texas Southern University and change the world. So TSU's intriguing history begins with that of formerly enslaved African Americans, and then we also have migrants coming in from other parts of the South, and we also have people from various white churches who are also assisting as the members of Antioch move into their edifice. Antioch Baptist Church will be the first organized place where African Americans in the immediate aftermath of slavery are learning to read and write. They are also starting to learn various trades. And so what you will see early in the history of Antioch is that the philosophy of Booker T. Washington, who focused on the importance of industrial education, you will see that that's part of the curriculum. You will also see an appreciation over time for the classics. W.E.B. Du Bois once stated famously that the church is the birthplace of the Negro masses. The same is definitely true of Antioch. Because out of that church, in addition to the educational institutions that will flow, eventually Jack Yates and eventually Texas Southern University, you also have a number of businesses, business owners who are affiliated with Antioch, who will establish businesses in Pilgrim Temple, which was a tall building built in the Fourth Ward area for African American businessmen. There were a couple of hat shops in the building because, as you know, black women going to church would wear hats, and many still do. There was a CPA that was in Pilgrim's Temple, and there was an insurance agency, all of the things that African Americans needed.